Master Youth, also known as Fog Dog, or Griffin Jones, if you know me formally. Yeah, I'm the front man. I play guitar. I play the keyboard. I sing.
How did your guys' band form, and how are the artists, or who are the artists that inspire your guys' play?
I was sitting there and I was like 16 and I was like, man, I really wish I could play a live concert. I was listening to a bunch of bands like Surf Curse, Current Joys, Mac DeMarco, all the generic indie stuff. I just think about like, this is like right after COVID. And then yeah, basically I'm sitting there and I knew this guy and he was playing a local show. And I was like, hey, can I open for you? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll just have you play a song at the beginning of my set. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Well, I didn't know anyone and I didn't like at all to make music with. So I'm like, hey, can I get a drummer? He's like, yeah, sure. So I get there and 5 minutes before I play, I meet this guy who's also named Griffin. And I show him the song and it was Bummer Friends by Surf Curse. And then we went up and we played it. And it was just terrible. It was the same chords over and over again. And about 4 years later, he's my best friend and he plays basically every show with me. And then my bass player is my cousin and he's been my best friend for basically my whole life. And then sometimes my little brother is here and he's like 15, so he's there too.
Look. Who are the artists that inspire some of your sound?
I would say right now is Sex Max. I like a lot of like, man, I don't know. There's so many. It's like TV Girl. I'm like, yeah, I eat TV Girl up. I don't know. There's so many.
What is your favorite song off of the City Kitty EP and why?
I mean,
or no, the Kitty City. Sorry,
Kitty City. I don't know. I think Kitty City is my favorite project. It's the one I like put the most thought into, and like it was like the first time like I ever like was sitting there and I just kind of looked around and I was like, dude, I got it right. I just need to like there's stuff going on and I'm just like, yeah, I feel like writing about it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's like they're all my favorites, but I would say like my favorite one is definitely Kitty City, like the self-titled off it, because it's just like I don't know. Each like it just kind of came to me. It just like worked out, and I just kind of like sat there, and I'm not gonna tell what I ripped the drums from, but I ripped the drums from like one of my favorite songs, and yeah, it may or may not be why the EP was not out on time. I went to release it, and they were like, I hyped it up. I was like, everyone look at it. It's coming out tonight at 12. And some people were like, cool, I'll check it out. And then nothing happened. It wasn't there. And I'm like, oh God.
Oh no.
And then I sat there and I did my best just to kind of like figure out what happened. Couldn't find anything. And I'm like, okay, it might have been those drums. I'm not going to lie. I might have gotten got. And then I basically was sitting there and I remember I went to sleep and whatever, I don't know why, but I thought to myself, I really hope it's out tonight. I woke up and for whatever reason, the first thing I did was check and it was out. I was like, oh my God. And then so Kitty City was out, and then I'd say my favorite song is Kitty City because it's just like
it's the best one.
And then I'd say any city we play, it's Kitty City now.
Yeah. Ann Arbor is now Kitty City. Top artists of your rap this year. We sort of talked about this.
It's Sex Mex, a little band from Texas. I saw them live about a year and a half ago. I'll play with this other band called Stations. They're from Michigan. And yeah, I just like fell in love with their sound. It's like garage rock mixed with like keyboard and like it's really synthy and like really poppy. I fuck with it heavy, and like they're like a smaller band and they tour a bunch, so that's kind of like really like, damn, dude, like they just kind of like they just really do it. Like they're really passionate about it. Yeah. 3 of their songs were in like my top 5, so I was kind of like sitting there and I was like, damn, a little bit humbling, but it's also like, damn, my motherfucker got passion, I guess. So.
You did that though. Favorite, least favorite shoegaze band and why?
I have like a couple of favorites. My favorite right now, I don't know if it really counts as much as like shoegaze. It's like Cindy Lee.
Okay. It's
an artist from Canada. They have an an album called Diamond Jubilee. It's like it's not on Spotify, but it's on like YouTube and SoundCloud or whatever. And it's just like, it's on like repeat for me. It's like all I listen to right now. But I also like Hawaiian Gremlins. That's like a huge inspiration of mine. I also like Ringo Death Star. That's another one that's just like, I eat that shit up.
What's the least favorite? This is where
I
you
don't-
pause up. So
This is what I mean. I don't really have a least favorite.
Come on.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I do.
Okay.
When this comes out, I'll send it their way. A little band called Substitution. And Substitution,
Yes.
when I get my hands on you.
Middle finger right there, bitch.
What do you know about this?
What about the crystal ball acid you?
What do I know about the crystal ball? I mean, just from the Wizard of Oz, of course. It's the crystal ball is like, it's kind of like, it's really whatever you want it to be. The crystal ball could be the friends you make along the way. It could be the memories. Shit, it could be the music. I like to believe the crystal ball could even be a place. It could be a person. It could be a thing. It could be an idea, a concept. The crystal ball will destroy us. It will save us.
Yeah.
It's intense, but it's also
ball's God.
gentle. It's soft. I love the crystal ball. The crystal ball loves me. And that helps me sleep at night.
Oh yeah. Do y'all have anything coming up? Please.
We don't have
plug.
anything definite, so don't quote me on this. But like a little birdie told me, we're gonna plan a tour. We're probably gonna completely change up our set list.
Ooh.
So tonight is the last time. Some of those songs may ever be played again, sadly, but also
We got lucky.
it has to happen. It has to happen. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but I got a new instrument I ordered in the mail. It's not here yet, but when it is, everyone will know. It's gonna be my whole new personality. I want to learn the saxophone. That will be fun, hopefully, if I do that. I got a bunch of new music here for recording, so our recording is going to be way better. And then, we're trying to do a little tour. So stay tuned for that if I hopefully pull it off. But
That was the interview with Acid Youth.
But yeah, Acid Youth on all streaming. Check us out. Acid Youth on Instagram with an underscore at the beginning and then the end. We got Acid Youth on all streaming. We got Acid Youth on TikTok. Yeah, that's it. That's really it.
End that shit.